Hello, this is Amber Wood, and welcome to my video. Today we are digging into the blue. I got the new Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette and a few pieces from the collection. I did a blue eyeshadow look recently and posted on my Instagram, and I did a poll to see if anybody wanted me to do a tutorial, and I did get some yeses. So I decided to go ahead and combine this review with that blue eyeshadow look using the Blue Blood palette. So my idea today is to show you guys a strategy that I used on that blue eyeshadow look that I learned from Nikkie Tutorials. If you guys haven't checked her out, she's amazing. So I learned a little strategy from her that may help you guys if you're scared to wear bright colors like this, and it's really helping me out. Also, I wanted to talk about how to wear a blue eyeshadow to where it doesn't look like you're in the 80s. You know, blue eyeshadow was big back in the day, but you don't want to just smear blue all over your eyelid. There is a little bit of a strategy that'll go into it to make it look non-crazy. So that's kind of what we're going to focus on today. And we're just going to take a look at these new products and I'll tell you guys what I think about them. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe below and do it today. Thank you. And make sure you hit that little notification bell so you get a little note every time I have a new video. You guys, I am excited. This box, you guys, this is where the palette came in. I've already taken it out, but this is the box. It's super like, I don't know what they make this out of, but it feels like velvety almost, like soft, and it's really quite lovely. And it just kind of opens up like that, and then the palette was inside. I'm really impressed with the packaging. That's one of the things that I like about Jeffree Star, is that he doesn't just make good products, is that the packaging, he also puts a lot of thought into it, and it's not just cardboard, throw it together and be done with it and then charge 50 bucks for it. So I really do appreciate the thought and process that goes into creating the packaging as well as the product. But here is the palette. You guys, look at it. It looks like a coffin. So as a Halloween fan, this was right up my alley. But look at this, this is some serious business. I mean, it's got this metal clasp here, and it was hard to open. I didn't want to mess it up, but it's like, it's still, hold on. Ah, there we go. Did I mess it up? No, I didn't. Okay, look. Ooh. Ah. Now, obviously, the blue look I'm going to do today, you don't have to use this palette. I'm sure you got some blue eyeshadow laying around somewhere, but I just wanted to combine my new palette with the blue look, because obviously there's blue. So here are the colors. We'll kind of get a close-up. What I like about this palette is it's not straight up blue. I mean, there's some other stuff in there too. You've got some greens, you've got some neutrals. There's a nice variety of shimmer versus matte. And it's got a great mirror. Oh, you can see my stuff. It's the other two products that I bought from the collection that we'll be looking at today. There's a Liquid Frost, which is a highlighter. So we're going to be looking at this, as well as one of the lip scrubs. I bought one before, so this is my second lip scrub from him. And the one that I bought is called Blueberry Pie. And the Liquid Frost that I bought, y'all, I'm dying. I had to get it. I'm sorry, but I was watching, I don't know if you guys watched Tati Westbrook, but she did a review of the collection, and she was talking about how she had Jeffree's blue balls, and it was hilarious. Anyway, moving on. Let's get started on the eyes, shall we? So the idea is that I wanted to do, obviously blue, but I want to put a little green in there as well. There's some pretty greens. So I'm going to take a big fluffy. This is the Morphe M501. I'm going to go ahead and go into Untouchable, which is kind of a peachy, pinky color. It's a matte. I'm going to dust off a little bit. Now, I do have a little bit of a pink residue left on my eyes right now, because I did a pink look yesterday, and it like stained my eyes, that pink. sometimes pinks and purples and dark blues and stuff tend to hang around a little bit. Okay, so we're just giving a little backdrop here, something to blend with. The next thing I'm going to do is use Blue Monday, which is this really bright kind of purpley blue. I'm going to start with, it's all over my finger. I must have touched something. Okay, did I get it on my face? No. No. Okay, so I'm going to use Blue Monday. I'm going to use this brush here. It's a Makeup Geek is the brand, but it's a short, stubby brush. It's circular, really kind of tight bristles. So I'm going to get the product and just pack it on to where I want it. Oh, you know what I'm going to do first though? Is I'm going to put on tape so that I can create my line and also kind of protect, catch some fallout if there happens to be any, which I don't know if there's going to be. This is the first time I'm using this palette. Sometimes I also use, they're called eyeshadow shields. They're actually made for this, but not everybody has eyeshadow shields at home, so that's why I wanted to use the tape today. So you'll notice I don't put it all the way down on my face because who wants to peel tape off of their face? So I really just make sure it's connected right on this line here. Everything else is very loose, okay? So I can just peel it off quickly and it not rip my skin off. But right here, that line going from the corner of your eye to the edge of the eyebrow, I'm just making sure it's connected right there. Everything else very loosey-goosey, okay? So it'll make a nice straight line and catch any kind of fallout that you may have. So again, I've got my short, stubby, circular brush with Blue Monday. Now I'm going up above a little bit because I have hooded eyes, so that means when I open my eyes, you can't really see my crease. So I'm going to go up above that a little bit because I like to make it look a little bit bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start just packing, which means I'm just doing da 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 all the way across. So when I get the product, dust it a little bit. So I'm kind of coming down towards my inner corner, not all the way, and then I just pack, 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 doot, 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 all the way across. So I know it looks crazy, but you're going to come back and kind of feather it out around the edges later on, okay? So this is the strategy that I learned from Nikkie Tutorials. So I'm just making like a rainbow, okay? And so now I'll do it to the other side. Okay, now I've got my two rainbows. Now I'm going to pull that in from that outside edge and come to the edge of the eye. Using the same technique, just pat, pat, pat. Pack, pack, pack. Okay, so now I've got my two rainbows. I've got the blue pulled into the side here. Kind of get closer, you can see. Okay, I haven't blended anything yet. So the next thing you're gonna do is get a clean brush. So as clean as you can get it. Hopefully you got some clean blending brushes laying around. So now I'm just going to softly, little by little, blend that outer edge so it's not a harsh line. Okay, so just a little bit at a time, not this big window wiping motion. I'm just going to go little, 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 little. So basically like halfway on the line and halfway not. So it's not going to seem like you're doing anything. That's what Nikki said, but you are. You're softening the edges so it's not that harsh line. Now that didn't work as well as I'd like. A lot of it came off from the inside, so we're going to have to go back and put some more, but I'm going to do the other side. Okay, so now I'm using a soft dome brush that I also got from Makeup Geek, and I'm taking a little bit of that product, same color, and just going a little bit at a time along that edge. I'm trying to soften that hard line. This isn't working. This is exactly what I did last time. And it worked fine. This is annoying. See, here's the problem. That hard line is staying around the outside, but then this is getting lighter. Okay, so here's what happened. I've got the blend going really well around the edges there. I just kept working it and working it little by little and just kind of blurring out that edge. So I feel like that, the blend from the color to the eyebrow. I'm not going all the way up, obviously, but you can see that blend right there looks good, okay? But the problem is that I've thinned out what was happening here. So I need to go back and add a little bit more to that. So the packing works well, but then when you go back, it tends to fade out. So I'm just putting a little bit more on there just to kind of help it, but then I'm gonna add a darker color and see if that helps. I think I'm gonna go into Undertaker. I'm gonna use the same brush. Undertaker is kind of a dark, dark blue down here in the corner. Really a navy blackish blue. So same strategy. I'm just going a little bit lower now. Same thing around the corners, just right along the edge though. So now I'm going to go back with that same dome brush and just blend the same thing from the darker to the lighter. So I'm going to use some MAC Fix Plus. See if I can get some of this to stay. Sometimes when you wet your brush, it just helps that color look a little bit more pigmented, help it stay a little bit more. So let me see if that helps. This also may be my skin and not the eyeshadow. I have some little weird eye patches there that could be causing it to look a little patchy. I just want it to be flawless. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Now you can see I've got a little fallout here, which is tough with blue because then it can really mess up. So a lot of times with blue, I would normally recommend doing your foundation and everything after the eye look because you might drop some down below and it's hard to clean up. I'm one of those people that usually does mine first. Okay, this is looking better. Oh, this is tricky. Okay, so now I'm going to cut the crease. So I'm going to take a little bit of concealer. This is a Kylie concealer. Just right on the lid, about halfway across the eye. Then I'm going to take a small, flat, thin brush. And I close the eyes. You can see I already did that. I close the eyes and it shows me that natural crease. So I got to pull the eye just a little bit. So I extend it to about 3/4 across the eye. And you don't want to have big globs of your concealer. So I just kind of spread it out a little bit. And so I'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the tape off. Ooh, look at that nice straight line. How lovely. Now I'm going to take a flat little brush. This is the one I like to use. It's a Smashbox. It's flat. See, it's flat. So I'm going to use 3 shimmers. I want to use a little bit of green. There's some blue shimmers and green here and a light blue. So I'm going to use those. I'm trying to use as much as I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put that on top of the concealer that I just did. Okay, I'm going to start with Entitled, which is the green one. Ooh, a lot came off. Ooh. So spray it. I'm going to start here. Oh, that is pretty. So I'm just patting it all the way across where I had the concealer. I'm going to take a little bit of the Ice Tray, which is the light blue. Again, spray before I get into the dark one. Inner corner. I love a blue in the inner corner. Looks a little crazy right now, but I'm going to fix it. So hold on. This one is called Ocean Ice. Ooh. Spray it. Oh, I'm getting fallout. I'm just trying to touch it on the edge there. So I just get some powder on a sponge. Just kind of pack it under the eye. So that way if you have any fallout, it'll just land on the powder and then you can dust it all off when you're done. It's not a miracle worker or anything, but it does help. Okay. So that flat brush didn't work for that, so I need a different brush. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Ooh, can you see? It's just short and it's round. It's flat. Oh yeah, baby. I'm going to spray it too. Okay. So I'm using the Ocean Ice to blend it to the dark blue over here, although I kind of want to put some more over here. Yeah, let me get some more of that. It's so pretty. I just want more. So I'm just keeping it low, as if it was continuing from the green. Careful with the fallout, peeps. Okay, so I'm having a little trouble. Some of that blue right on that. I need a tight little brush to get. Okay, here we go. Got a tight little brush going in that Undertaker. I'm gonna try and fix this. This is killing me. Spray it. It's just I can see where it's lighter and it's bugging the crap out of me. Pretty. I feel like this one looks better. This one looks stupid. This is hard, you guys. Why is this so hard? I was trying to show y'all something easy. All right, let's go under the eyes, shall we? Shall we? Frustrations. Okay, so I'm going to take a short stubby into that pinky color that we started with in the beginning. It's called Untouchable. And I'm going to go under the eye. Okay, this brush is a flat. So I'm going to go with Blue Monday. Dust it a little bit. Try to connect it a little bit from under the eye to up above. Oh, I'm loving that green. Just wish this one was straighter. My line got a little crazy. I don't think I can fix it. I'm kind of over it. Let's dust. So how are we feeling so far? Do I look crazy? Maybe a little bit? I think it looks pretty. I feel like I have blue in my nose. Now, another thing that I could have done is taken one of the light blues, like this minty green up here, or this kind of light blue, and use it to help blend that outer edge, which I may still very well do that. But I'm scared I'm gonna mess it up now. Let's do ice cold. Let's see. Oh, see? Too much. That did help a little bit. I'm going to put on some blue lashes today. These are from Sephora, and the color is Topaz. Just a Sephora collection eyelash. So I'm going to go ahead and pop those on with some black eyeliner, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I put some eyeliner on, black eyeliner. I just used liquid eyeliner by L'Oreal. And then I use those Sephora blue eyelashes. I'm going to come back and put some more mascara on to kind of help blend my eyelashes with them. They're blue and kind of blackish color, which I thought would be perfect for this look. Highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and use some of these colors. There's one called Crystal Flesh and I can't see. Cullinan. I don't know what it says. Something like that. Crystal Fresh. We're going to use some of that as a highlighter, and then we'll blend some of this Cullinan. Cullinan? I'm not sure what that's about. Jeffree, what is that about? Ooh, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. So I'm just using that as highlight. I already had my blush and bronzer on. Oh, dropping brushes. So what do y'all think about that? Can y'all see that? I want to put a little bit of that white in my inner corner too. I don't want to mess up my blue, but maybe just like a little hit. I need a tiny little brush. A tiny little brush, if you will. Tiny, people, tiny, pokey, and tiny. Here we go. Morphe, Jaclyn Hill. A little bit of Cullinan. Like literally inner corner, just a tad. Just to brighten that a little bit. So it's not like just as blue. Ooh, I like that. That's nice. Yeah. Ooh, that gives it just a little pop. Yes. Everybody, I need to put some lips on. I was going to do kind of a neutral lip. This is a Jeffree as well, since we're in the Jeffree Star. Oop, upside down. This one's one of his more popular ones. It's called Christmas Cookie. So I wanted to do kind of a neutral lip because we've got so much crazy going on upstairs. Ooh, I like that Christmas Cookie, y'all. Ooh, I need to pull this out more often. That's pretty. Okay, very neutral. Now, let's look at the other products. So one of them that I actually should have done before I put my lipstick on. This is the Velour Lip Scrub. The one I got is Blueberry Pie. So I haven't really looked at it yet. Oh, it does kind of smell blueberry-ish. So what it is, you guys, if you haven't seen these, it's just kind of a little, like a scrub. I'll put it on my hand. And it'll just kind of smooth out your lips. Ooh, and it's edible too, by the way. So you're gonna wanna just lick it and eat it like candy, but don't do that. But you can if you wanted to. And there's a lot of product in there, you guys. I bought one of them already a while back, and it is lovely. I keep it right by my sink in the bathroom so that when I'm in there and I brush my teeth, I can do my lips really quickly. But it really does help. I get a lot chapped lips a lot. And I love these. So this is my second one, and I thought I'd get the blueberry. I love blueberry muffins. That's kind of what it smells like to me. I don't eat blueberry pie as much, but blueberry muffins, I can tear those up. Okay, here's the liquid frost. So I have a few liquid highlighters that I use. I like to mix them with my lotion and then rub them on. I'll use it on my chest or my arms, depending on what I'm wearing. So I think what you're supposed to do is unscrew, pump it to get, oh yeah, to get some of the product in. I'm gonna put some on my hand so you can see this. Look, don't be scared of the blue. Oh, I put it right in the scrub. Let's spread it out a little bit. I do not swatch well. Look, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little action on my arm. I'm gonna do what Rihanna does. We're just gonna put it there, and then give me a brush. Here we go. Y'all ready? Okay, so I'm just gonna take a brush and just kind of circle it. Yeah, yeah. Are y'all feeling Rihanna vibes? So, blue tends to scare people. But the point of this video is don't be scared. You can wash all the makeup right off. It's not a big deal. Nobody cares. Y'all, this is so pretty. Oh my God. I'm putting it on the other shoulder too. And then I'm going to put it on my chest. On my chest. It is really pretty. I'm just going to put oh, I need some more. So it sucks it up in the applicator. That is really nice. Let me move my neckline. Okay, try to smooth it out a little bit. So it's got kind of a pinky, purpley shift. I'm just putting it all over my chest. That's so pretty. I'm gonna put a little bit. Oh, did I do that on my head? I'm gonna use a little bit of this for highlighter as well. Ooh. Ooh, pretty. Y'all, I just jacked that up on my head. Oh, how did I get that way up there? Nobody told me. Oh my God. It's everywhere. I'm getting blue everywhere. Now, this palette, you guys, let me just go over price points. You have to be committed. If you want to get the palette just to get the palette, by all means, because I love Jeffree Star and I love his stuff. But, it is a commitment. It's a $52 palette, so it's not something you want to take lightly. The lip scrubs are relatively affordable. I think they're like $12. Yeah, I was right. The lip scrubs are $12, so those are not bad at all. The liquid frost is $25, which is not terrible, but it's got a lot of product in there, so it is going to last you a while. They have a lot of different colors if you go on the website. Now, the palette is sold out right now, but I'm sure he's going to restock at any point. They do still have the lip bundles, which I didn't get. Show you guys the lip bundle there. There's a lot of blue colors. There's one specific lipstick that I wanted, but I wasn't going to buy the whole bundle, so I'm just going to wait till it comes out and they sell it in a single. It was the really dark blue that kind of matches that shimmer, but they have a lot of the liquid frost still available, looks like, and the lip scrubs. A lot of that's still available. The other thing I wanted was a blue chrome hand mirror. Ooh, I wanted that so bad, but I didn't get it. It was actually in my cart. See, it's kind of like this one. I have a red one. It was in my cart, but by the time I was checking out, if you follow me on Instagram and stuff, you would have seen. And on my Twitter, I was posting about when I was buying everything, but it got kicked out of my cart, so I was very sad. But hopefully they'll restock that soon as well. So what do you guys think? Do you think you'll wear blue? Have I helped you? in any way? Or is this video just annoying and you're like, what is she doing? I think it looks pretty. Like, I would wear this out. Like, I would wear this out and about. And even the frost, I mean, it's like in the light. I don't know if you can see it in this light, but it is beautiful. And I'm really pasty right now, so please don't look. I need a tan. But it is really quite lovely in the light. It's got a purpley pink shift with the blue. I'm hoping you can see it on this light. What are we thinking of this eye? I feel like this one looks better, except this eyelash is coming up. I need to re-glue that before I take my pictures, apparently. But I think I did okay. And I think you can do it too. I'm going to keep practicing, and I hope you keep practicing. If you have questions, let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a like. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and have fun. And don't be afraid to step into the blue. All right, you guys, this is my blue blood look. What do you think? 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 I don't know. That's it. Bye. Mwah. Have a great day. Bye.